Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Salam Media with myself, Salalo Makwidi. We've come to the back end of our show, and we're finishing it on an issue that's very, very important, especially for the residents of Robertsham and surrounding areas. This is where Salam Media is actually situated. We call the south of Johannesburg, Robertsham, our home. And there's been water challenges that have been, grappled the area for quite some time. And I think at the moment, a lot of areas in Robertsham and surrounding areas are without water. We'll be getting some kind of update by the councillor, Rashieda Landis of Ward 55, just to tell the residents of where we are currently in the water situation, and also the mitigating factors. Are they going to be JoJo tanks? Are there going to be water tankers, trucks that are going to be circulating the areas? I'm sure a lot of the people in and around the community trying to make plans for the weekend, and this update is going to be one that's going to be very, very appreciated. Councillor Rashieda Landis of Ward 55 is joining me via telephone. Good morning, Councillor. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your time.
Hi, good morning, and good morning, listeners. Yes, we just had word from Joburg Water. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize to the residents out there for the slow communication. We communicate as we get it because we don't get timeliest updates from Joburg Water, let alone RAN Water on progress. But being as it may, we just had word that they're pumping at 67% at Econog. They should be pumping at 83% shortly. And water should be trickling through, but the high-lying areas, it will take more than a day or two so to come through, unfortunately, but they will have to look into that. Yes, I've been fighting for tankers, water tankers. They send water tankers out 10 at night, on Wednesday night after a long fight, but that is not going to service the community because who's going to come out at 10 at night? So that is a major challenge for us here in Joburg South, as myself and Councillor Stewart. We are constantly fighting, constantly asking, and I'm constantly putting the 15th Street forward because in the report when they spoke to us about this, the maintenance, I asked them, are you going to put my 15th Street onto the tower and take them off the reservoir system? They said they'll come back to me. For 2 years, they're coming back to me. So I'm not going to stop asking and hammering it. I'm actually writing to the city manager to ask them if there is a way they can do that because I cannot give you any answers on the 15th Street. I cannot even tell you how we're going to do this because they are forever suffering, and I do sympathize with them, and I wish there's something more I personally can do, but there is nothing. The entities up there is not playing ball.
You did touch a bit on the fact that you're trying to make provisions for the water tankers, the trucks to start making the rounds, and some of the times that they do come out quite outlandish. People are sleeping, or people are at work when they do come. What's the latest on that? What's going to be happening this weekend? Are the tankers going to be making the rounds in the communities? Do we have the times and the specific spots where they'll be? What's the update? The community is trying to make some kinds of arrangements for the weekend, and water is going to be needed.
Yes, I've just spoken to Takalani now, the GM here at Side Road. I asked in section of this maintenance chat reports. I asked him for timetables, schedules, times when they're going to be in what street, when they leave there, to alert us as council so that we can put it on a groups for the residents to be aware they're going to be in Anton Street, they're going to be in Huxton Street, for example. Do you understand? But nothing is coming to the fore. Every meeting, we had 6 meetings thus far. Every meeting we ask for the same thing, but we're not getting schedules and we're not getting water points for the people, and that is frustrating for us as well. Because I cannot be parking in Huxton Street and expect somebody in Harry Road to go and get water. You understand? And it's old people staying on our roads. So yes, that is our frustration as councillors, yeah.
Council, I think the sole point for the community of Robertsham and the surrounding areas is the issue of communication. The community feels like it takes a while for you guys to kind of come back to them with some kind of reports or updates. How are you looking to improve this? Because even if you don't have any kind of communication from Rand Water or Joburg Water, whoever you're dealing with at the moment, I think that communication still needs to be made from members of the community to say, well, you're asking me this question. I spoke to the relevant authorities, and I still haven't received any feedback. The moment I do receive it, I'll let you guys know. So how are we working to better be more efficient when it comes to communicating and giving the latest developments to members of the community?
We are communicating to say we did not get any progress reports or feedback as yet. We will communicate as soon as we get anything from Joburg Water or Rand Water. We send it communications out. Yeah, we get nasty comments and blah, 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 but that doesn't faze me because that is what it is. It is the truth. If we get communications like I received your communication now of the 67% and the 83%, that is why it went out on the groups. I cannot communicate false or not true information to the community at large. It will leave me open, understand.
All right. Before I let you go, any parting shot, any message you want to send to the community? Any new updates you want to let them know? Are you going to be engaging in any kinds of meetings with the relevant authorities? What will be on the agenda? What are the next steps going forward?
Yes, our SMNC just made a video saying that we're hoping to have a meeting 2:00 this afternoon for progress. And yes, she also reiterated about the 67% and 83%. And we don't know what is going to be the way forward, but I am not going to give up for the water tankers simultaneously in my area today and the weekend.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Councillor Rashieda Landis of Ward 55 giving an update on the water crisis that has troubled the community of Robertsham and surrounding areas for the longest of time. I think if you're a member of the community, circulate this interview on all the groups that you might have, the community groups, so that the relevant information sent by Councillor Rashieda Landis does reach everyone's ears. We've come to the back end of our show. It's been a really, really insightful one as always. I hope that you've had enjoyed it as much as we've had, and thank you so much for joining us and being a part of it for our lively discussions. We hope you found the insights and perspectives as engaging and as thought-provoking as we did. As we wrap up, we extend our warmest Juma Mubarak to all of our listeners, and may your day be filled with peace, reflection, and community. Remember, if you missed any parts of today's show, you can catch up on our podcasts or follow us on social media for updates and highlights. And you can find all the podcasts on our website, www.salammedia.com. Stay tuned to Salam Media for more news, engaging content throughout the day. Until next week, I'm Salalo Makwidiri. Thank you to my team, made up by Polani Abdul Salam Ndaundwe. Got it? Well, I didn't get it. And also Nasreen Naidu. They're the ones that are making sure that this show is possible and comes to you clear and crisp as possible. And from me and the rest of the team is Assalamu alaikum. Till we meet again. Goodbye.